Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Litecoin. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Before I get started, from a disclosure perspective, I do own Litecoin from the long side, so just keep that in mind as I go through the video here. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So while this here may look like a couple of months worth of time, it's actually just the past couple of weeks broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to use this time frame. Thing does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. As a friendly reminder, cryptos are open 24/7. So if you're watching this video, 15, 20 hours from now as I record it, then yeah, the chart is going to look different for you. But my goal here is to keep this chart relevant for as long as possible. And I'm going to accomplish that by talking about more so general levels and then walking you through some questions. And based on how you answer those questions, that'll dictate the current status of the chart. So the big thing that is essentially occurring right now, and this is not unique to Litecoin. Once again, all the cryptos are kind of starting to drift downwards. But what stood out to me was the fact that the price broke down below what was, shaping up to be, potentially at a level of support right here at that $30 mark. I mean, if you look at the very recent history, you can see on a couple different occasions, the price, the bears tried to press down through there, but the bulls did a good job. And both times the price did indeed hold strong, but then you fast forward to their nearer time right now, and the price ultimately now has broken down below it. And that is where the first update comes into play. And this update is based on a foundational rule in charting. So charting 101, when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. And you can see that's already played out here perfectly. So kind of from theory to reality, you could put this right into a textbook. Price broke below it. You would expect it to act as resistance. And you can see on the little miniature bounce right here, that's right where the price got rejected. But this also segues perfectly into the first question to ask. So let's just say you're watching this video 20 hours after I post it. Question number one is nothing complicated, but simply, well, where's the price at relative to $30? If the price is still down below it, well, that just means that, this current sideways action, it just really hasn't gained any sort of momentum, or at least I should say enough momentum to push it back up above this, near-term level right here. Now, if you are answering the question that the price is up above it, that's where a little bit of common sense and gut instincts comes into play. Meaning if the price is right here, all right, don't get me wrong, that's good. But it's not like would be the case where if you're answering the question that, it's up at 33. That would be telling you that not only has this little miniature movement right here stabilized, but now the bulls are really starting to show a whole lot of strength. So that'll be the first question. Now, if you are answering the question, well, the price is still down below 30, then it becomes kind of a matter of, well, let's make sure things haven't spun out of control. Let's make sure that, the bears haven't fully taken over. And I get it. Those are all just sound bites, but that's why I like charts, because when they allow you to quantify and assign numerical values to kind of sound bites. So what do I mean by spinning out of control? To me, spinning out of control would be if you were answering the question that the price is down below 27.50, that means that things have totally spun out of control, and not only are the bears back in full control, they're gaining that much more control. So 27.50 is kind of that little mile marker. If you're watching this, 20 hours from now and you're answering the question that the price is just simply between these two lines, well, then one word at that point in time would summarize that, which would just be, consolidation. The prices continue to consolidate and trying to chip away and ideally, hold this base that it's held before. But as it stands right now, as I record, this could be the start of a bigger breakdown. If you're watching this 20 hours from now, I'm a bit jealous of you because you have more data and you'll know more so what happens. But use these general levels, walk yourself through those questions, and that'll keep this chart relevant for as long as possible. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.